Hey everyone, I'm Josh with Stickerverse USA, and the purpose of today's video is I want to talk to you about what I personally believe now is the best combination of vinyl and laminate to make the best stickers possible for your customers. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Like I said in the intro, today's video is really to talk about what I believe is the best combination of adhesive vinyl and laminate to make the most premium feeling stickers, best quality stickers you can for your customers. So if you've been watching my videos for any period of time or if you're just tuning in right now, you know I'm a huge advocate for Substance vinyl, specifically 3750. That's a 3.75 mil thick vinyl. It's made in America and it's absolutely awesome. And I was also using Substance laminate, and their laminate is 2.75 mil thick. And again, great stuff, and together they make a fantastic sticker. You cannot go wrong. But I had a customer reach out. They weren't happy with the quality of the sticker, meaning the feel of it. They wanted something more premium than that. And I was like, well, what the heck's more premium than what I was using, because it feels so dang good in your hands. So I went back to the drawing board. And I made a video about this, but I ended up going with General Formulations 223, and I think it was 220. And that's a 6 mil thick vinyl in and of itself. And then when you laminate it with General Formulations laminate, that ends up being a 9 mil thick sticker, which is ridiculously thick. So, I was kicking those out to customers left and right, and I decided to kind of solicit some feedback from them because I wanted to know how they liked this new material. A lot of people loved how thick the material was, and they thought it just felt super premium, and I think it helps them elevate their brand a little bit. That said, a lot of customers also didn't like how thick they were because they found them difficult to kind of mold around like water bottles or anything, things like that. So I decided I'd go back to the drawing board again to see if I could figure out what that perfect balance is between, the thickness of the vinyl and the thickness of the laminate to create just the perfect sticker. And what I discovered was going with the Substance 3750 or 55, doesn't matter, but 3750, which is like I said, a 3.75 mil thick vinyl, with the General Formulations 402 laminate, which is like the UV protected laminate, which is 3 mil thick. You get almost a 7 mil thick sticker, and it feels ultra premium in your hands. And it's still very moldable. You can put it on water bottles, no problem. I ran it through the dishwasher to test it. And so now I think that this is going to be my way forward. So some pros and cons again. Pros, fantastic stuff. It feels great. You get 150 feet of the laminate, which is awesome. I get 150 feet of the Substance vinyl, so it just works out perfect. Versus when I was just using General Formulations, it cost more, the vinyl that is, it cost more, and I only got 100 feet of it. So it is a much better option as far as how much vinyl I'm getting for the money. The drawback to the 402, which is their matte vinyl, General Formulations matte vinyl, is it's pretty expensive. So for a 54-inch roll of the Substance laminate, which is 2.75 mil thick, it's about $200. For the General Formulations, you're looking at about $230 for the same size roll. So it is definitely more expensive, but it is premium. It's just a little bit thicker, and it really gives you that feel I think you want for all of your stickers. It cuts super clean. It's easy to work with. In general, it's actually a little bit easier. The laminate, that is a little bit easier to work with, in my opinion, than the Substance. So it's just a great option, and I think this is the way I'm going to be moving forward. An interesting note on cutting cleaner was I was having a hard time cutting through the General Formulations vinyl, the 223 to 6 mil thick stuff. Not cutting through it, that's not accurate, but cleanly cutting. I would put new blades in. I ordered Graphtec blades, and it still was cutting a little sloppy, and I was trying to dial it in with the pressure and all that, but it still just wasn't quite where I needed it to be. And so once I kind of went back down a little bit to almost 7 mil thick, now I'm cutting super clean. I got my machine dialed in super well, and I couldn't be any happier with it. So this is like the best kept secret. If you are looking to find the best material for your stickers and you want them to be American made, go with Substance 3750 vinyl and General Formulations 402 laminate. Awesome combination. Now, You don't have to. You can stick with Substance. Both their vinyl and laminate. Still awesome, feels great. It's just that General Formulations give you just a little bit more thickness and gives you just a little bit more of a heftier feel on your stickers, and they don't curl or anything like that. So it's a great option. Furthermore, going off of curling, with that General Formulations vinyl that I was using, I found that I was actually having a lot more issues printing with it. Not the quality of the print, that was fine. It was more so that material holds on to memory so bad that when I would warm my printer up, it would cause head strikes. So I had to like find a way to work around that. And or if I left it on a roll overnight because I wasn't cutting it that day, I was cutting it the next day, I found that the stickers would come out very curled and it was very difficult to straighten them back out. I don't have that problem with the Substance vinyl. So if I cut them right away, no issues, they were perfectly flat, but if I let them sit, I had a problem, right? So overall, I actually think this is a better move. So I sang the praises of General Formulations. I still will, an American-made company, great product, expensive, but great product. But for where I'm at and what I'm trying to achieve, I think the Substance laminate, or excuse me, Substance vinyl with the General Formulations laminate gives you the most premium feel, and it's gonna give your customers the most options with your product. So I hope this helps. I'll leave some links in the description below for you guys so you can see exactly what I'm using, but give it a try. This was just meant to be a quick video to give you an update on the material that I'm using and the way forward that I'm going with it. So until next time, you guys have a good one.